Well, it's refreshing. It's good to be back playing again. You know, like the passion for playing is back in my life now. I still produce and mix, you know, like I always did. I'm producing Once Human as well and recording and mixing and all that. So I'm also managing the band, so I'm wearing a lot of hats. I've been doing it long enough to where I can be in the DAW and I can be, you know, running the ship as an engineer and a producer and be creative at the same time. So I do that with every band that I work with. With Once Human, you know, like the collaboration is really heavily involving Lauren and Max Karen, our new guitar player, from a creative standpoint. So it's like a team. I did let go on mastering. I brought in Jens Bogren to do mastering on the album. I did everything up to mixing, and then I'm a huge fan of his work and wanted to work with him for a while. So I thought this was a good time to put some of that analog harmonic distortion, Swedish heavy metal vibe on it, and he killed it. I'm really happy that we did that. So.
Everything was challenging about writing the lyrics and the vocals for this, and I just sort of felt it out. I did a lot of it without thinking, really. It's hard to explain. A lot of it I felt through. I definitely wanted the vocals to be lower. Just my personal preference is a lower, deeper tone. But that came with, I think, touring and being aware of warming up a lot and warming down and just being more aware of my voice and what not to do. And for this sound, everything, I mean, the music got lower, the guitars got lower.
I had to challenge myself as a player, and I love a challenge. It felt good to, like, you know, writing riffs that were kind of difficult to play and making myself, you know, get better and be able to play them. And that was a part of the mission, you know. Like, go as hard as we can, as far as we can, and evolve as much as we could, and that's what we did. The Angela, the Arch Enemy comparisons are probably going to follow us forever, just because they're the band that really pioneered female-fronted metal and made it, like, legit, in my opinion. But, like, as far as our music goes, we don't sound like Arch Enemy. If you really listen to it, like, the only thing that we have in common is a female growler, I think.
I think you can expect a lot of the unexpected. It takes a lot of turns or twists and you don't know where it's going, but then it's almost like going over like a treacherous mountain, and then all of a sudden there's a beautiful valley, and then you go back up into like this treacherous mountain with trees and like trolls and shit. Like, I don't know. It's like, it just takes you on a journey, and you know, it's like a story.
We are a little bit death metal, a little bit gent, but mostly just pure metal from my point of view. And that's where it came from in the writing process. It wasn't like, I didn't know about what genre to fit in. We just wrote songs that felt good and, you know, put a lot more time into the songwriting and the arrangements, where most songs are like 5 minutes long or more, and a bit more progressive in their structures. And so that's more challenging from a creative standpoint to get there. It's not like with verse, chorus, bridge, outro, that song is already written. You know, like, you know the formula. All you got to do is sort of fill in the blanks. With this, we didn't stick with that formula at all. We just went over the mountain. Hey, I'm Logan Mader from Once Human.
And I'm Lauren Hart.
You're watching Louder Noise, the loudest noise
on Earth.
Yeah.